Hello everyone. Today we will deal about the contraceptive method. Basically it is a clinical posting class. So by definition, contraceptive methods are also known as fertility regulating method or birth control method, and by definition these are preventive methods to help women avoid unwanted pregnancies. Now comes to the classification, it can be classified into two types of method: spacing method and terminal method. Terminal method, when the family of the client is completed, then we advise them for the terminal method. Otherwise, spacing method. Spacing method is further divided into barrier method, intrauterine devices, hormonal method, and postcoital contraception. And barrier method is further divided into physical method, chemical method, and combined method. जिसमें physical and chemical method both are used in combination. अब किसी भी हम कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड की डिटेल पढ़ने से पहले वी वांट टू इवेल्युएट द कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड. कैसे हम उसकी इवेल्युएशन करते हैं, कैसे फेलियर रेट देखते हैं. तो दीज आर जनरली असेस्ड बाय मेजरिंग द नंबर ऑफ अनप्लान्ड प्रेगनेंसीज दैट अकर्स ड्यूरिंग अ स्पेसिफाइड पीरियड ऑफ एक्सपोजर एंड यूज़ ऑफ अ कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड. सच एज एक हमने ग्रुप ले लिया एलिजिबल कपल्स का, उसमें कोई भी हमने कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड हमने एडवाइस किया उस ग्रुप को पर्टिकुलर मेथड, उसके बाद हमने उसको फॉलो किया पर्टिकुलर टाइम तक. फिर उसमें देखा कि अनवांटेड प्रेगनेंसीज, एक्सीडेंटल प्रेगनेंसीज उस मेथड को यूज़ करते करते कितने कपल्स में आई हैं, तो उसके बेसिस पे हम इसका फेलियर रेट निकालते हैं. तो फेलियर रेट निकालने के देयर आर टू मेथड्स, पर्ल इंडेक्स एंड लाइफ टेबल एनालिसिस. सो इन पर्ल इंडेक्स हम देखते हैं कि कितना बेसिकली इसमें एक्सपोजर हमने किया है एक पर्टिकुलर कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड का एक ग्रुप में, उसके कितने में एक्सीडेंटल प्रेगनेंसीज हो गई हैं, तो उसके हिसाब से हम पर्ल इंडेक्स देखते हैं. इट इज़ डिफाइंड एज अ नंबर ऑफ फेलियर पर 100 वुमेन ईयर्स ऑफ द एक्सपोजर, एंड दिस रेट इज़ गिवन बाय द फॉर्मूला फेलियर रेट. न्यूमरेटर इज़ टोटल एक्सीडेंटल प्रेगनेंसीज. It outcome may be any what, maybe full term baby or abortion, and the denominator is total month of एक्सपोजर. टोटल मंथ ऑफ एक्सपोजर जब हम लेते हैं तो अगर उसमें एक्सीडेंटल प्रेगनेंसी है तो उसमें हम 10 मंथ माइनस कर देते हैं, और अगर इन केस देर इज़ अबॉर्शन देन हम 4 मंथ माइनस कर देते हैं टोटल मंथ ऑफ एक्सपोजर से, एंड इट इज़ मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 1200. 12 मंथ्स हो गए इन 100 ईयर्स. अब हमारी बेसिकली रिप्रोडक्टिव एज ग्रुप इज़ 15 to 49. हम ये लेके चलते हैं कि 25 to 30 ईयर्स रिप्रोडक्टिव एज ड्यूरेशन होती है फीमेल्स की. तो अब जो हमने यूनिट लिया है पर 100 वुमेन ईयर्स, इसको हम कैसे लेते हैं. तो बेसिकली इसमें हम जब फॉलो करते हैं कोई भी कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव डिवाइस, उनको हम एडवाइस करते हैं, उसके बाद फॉलो करते हैं, तो इसको मल्टीप्लाई कर लेते हैं. जैसे कि 10 वुमेन को 10 ईयर्स तक फॉलो कर लिया, 25 वुमेन्स को 4 ईयर्स तक फॉलो कर लिया, या 100 वुमेन को 1 ईयर तक फॉलो किया. उसके बाद उस पर्टिकुलर कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड को यूज़ करते करते उनमें कितने में एक्सीडेंटल प्रेगनेंसीज आ जाती हैं, तो उसके बेसिस पे हम पर्ल इंडेक्स निकाल लेते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हमारी फेलियर रेट आती है 10 किसी भी कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड के लिए 10 पर 100 वुमेन ईयर, है ना, तो हम क्या करेंगे, इसको हम कैसे निकालेंगे 10 पर 100 वुमेन ईयर. तो अगर हम इसको एक फीमेल में निकालना चाहें तो 25 ईयर्स अगर हम उसकी फर्टिलिटी पीरियड मान लेते हैं, रिप्रोडक्टिव एज ड्यूरेशन मान लेते हैं, तो हम उसको 1/4 कर देंगे. दैट मीन्स अगर 10 पर 100 वुमेन ईयर किसी कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड का फेलियर आ रहा है तो उस पर्टिकुलर उसमें एक इंडिविजुअल फीमेल्स के लिए 2.5 हो जाएगा, है ना. अब सेकेंड मेथड इज़ लाइफ टाइम एनालिसिस. इसमें दिस मेथड इज़ मच मोर एक्यूरेट, क्योंकि इसमें जो ड्रॉप डाउन होती हैं फीमेल्स स्टडी में, उसमें हम मतलब रीज़न प्रेगनेंसी नहीं होता, मे भी किसी और रीज़न से वो ड्रॉप आउट कर रहे हैं, तो हम उनका मंथ वाइज एक्सपोजर के हिसाब से एनालिसिस करते हैं. जितने मंथ भी एक्सपोजर है उसके हिसाब से एनालिसिस करते हैं, बस रूटीन में, लेकिन हम पर्ल इंडेक्स को यूटिलाइज करते हैं. नाउ कम्स टू द डिफरेंट मेथड. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल बैरियर मेथड. Barrier method, the aim of this method is to prevent the live sperm from meeting the ovum. There are different other advantages. It is cheap and easy to use, absence of side effect associated with pills and IUDs, It gives protection from STDs, reduction in incidence of pelvic inflammatory disease, and possibly some protection from the risk of cervical cancer. What are different disadvantages? Disadvantages are chances of rupture. It can cause disrupt in sensation, and problem of disposal is also there. फेलियर रेट की अगर हम बात करें तो इन कॉन्डोम्स देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ बैरियर मेथड, फिजिकल बैरियर मेथड. कॉन्डोम्स, फीमेल कॉन्डोम्स दैट इज़ ऑल्सो नोन एज फेमिडोम, डायफ्राम एंड वजाइनल स्पंज. तो दीज आर द पिक्चर्स ऑफ कॉन्डोम. एंड लोअर साइड में फीमेल कॉन्डोम्स एंड डायफ्राम, बाउल शेप के डायफ्राम है, एंड सिलेंड्रिकल में फीमेल कॉन्डोम्स है. नाउ कम्स टू द दीज आर वेजाइनल स्पंज दैट इज़ बेसिकली this is marketed by the name of Today. These are small polyurethane foam sponge that are measuring 5 cm to 2.5 cm, and these are saturated with spermicides such as nonoxynol 9. Now comes to the different failure rate. In case of condom, the failure rate is 2 to 3 per 100 women year and 14 in typical user. Typical users जो ठीक ढंग से उसको यूज़ नहीं करते हैं तो रप्चर के चांसेस हो जाते हैं. सो इन टिपिकल यूज़र फेलियर रेट इज़ 14 per 100 women year, otherwise 2 to 3 per 100 women year. In female condoms, that is femidome, the failure rate is 5 per 100 women year, and in diaphragm it is 6 to 12 per 100 women year. And vaginal sponge, that is Today, in nulliparous females जिसने कभी कंसीव नहीं किया है, in that case 9 to 20 per 100 women year, and in parous females that is 20 to 40 per 100 women year. Now comes to the intrauterine devices. By definition, these are devices which when placed inside the uterus, it prevents the birth of child by acting as foreign body sensation, foreign body reactions. It is classified basically into there are two type of classification, non-medicated and medicated, and generation wise classification, first generation, second generation and third generation. तो non-medicated जितने भी devices हैं, they come under the first generation, and it include Lippes loop जो अब use नहीं होती है. Second generation medicated. In second generation, these are copper devices, copper IUDs, and third generation hormone releasing IUDs होती हैं. These second and third generation comes under medicated intrauterine devices. The common side effect of IUDs is pain and bleeding. These are different type of IUDs. In first column, double S-shaped Lippes loop, then copper T. Next to it, copper T, these are multi-loads, umbrella shaped structure, and सबसे नीचे जो है वो आपके आ जाते हैं प्रोजेस्टासर्ट एंड LVG20, that is third generation. These are copper T 380A which are supplied in our government supply. It is effective for 10 years. And 380 copper T, 380, 220, there are different nomenclature based on the surface area of copper. Mode of action is it causes the aseptic inflammation of endometrium. That causes the cellular and biochemical changes in the endometrium and uterine fluid. That causes the impaired viability of gametes. So that reduces the chances of fertilization and implantation. Aseptic inflammation of endometrium, that is responsible for failure in implantation. Hormonal IUDs also give local effect on viscosity of the cervical mucus. Cervical mucus को थिक कर देती है, विस्केट कर देती है, जिससे स्पर्म की एंट्री थोड़ी सी प्रिवेंट होती है. That increase the level of progesterone and decrease level of estrogen, in particular in case of third generation IUDs. So that causes the endometrium unfavorable to implantation. So basically it causes the ovulation, it prevent ovulation and implantation both. Now what are different advantages? It is simple and no complex procedure. One inserted IUDs stay in place as long as required, so no need of continuous motivation is required. Inexpensive, in government supply it is free of cost. Contraceptive effect is reversible, free of systemic metabolic side effect which is associated with hormonal pills. Now, what are different contraindication of IUDs? There are absolute contraindication and relative contraindication. Of absolute include the suspected pregnancies, pelvic inflammatory diseases, undiagnosed vaginal bleeding, carcinoma cervix or uterus, pelvic ectopic pregnancies, and relative is anemia, menorrhagia, purulent cervical discharge, congenital malformation. In any case of infection in outer genital area, there is a contraindication because हम इस infection को फिर inner parts में ले जाएंगे. Now, what is the time of insertion of IUD? Best time is within 10 days of menstrual cycle, and otherwise the most suitable time is at the end of bleeding phase, because cervical opening हमारी थोड़ी सी wide होती है उस समय. Otherwise after delivery, normal delivery 4 to 6 week postpartum. After first trimester MTP, it can be immediately inserted. After 6 weeks of second trimester of MTP, and after first menstrual cycle following the spontaneous abortion. And during the lactational amenorrhea, first of all we have to exclude the pregnancy. Now, there are different steps of IUD insertion. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल क्लाइंट शुड बी इन लिथोटमी पोजीशन. लिथोटमी पोजीशन क्या है? सुपाइन पोजीशन में हम क्लाइंट को लिटाते हैं, नी एंड हिप फ्लेक्स करके. देन एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ एक्सटर्नल जेनिटलिया फॉर एनी एविडेंस ऑफ रिप्रोडक्टिव इन्फेक्शन और सेक्सुअली ट्रांसमिटेड इन्फेक्शंस. देन देयर इज स्पेक्युलम एग्जामिनेशन फॉर एनी एविडेंस ऑफ वजाइनल और सर्वाइकल इन्फेक्शंस. Then bimanual examination for determining the uterine position. There can be anteverted or retroverted uterus. And lastly, determine the length of uterus by uterine sound. Now there are some warning signs जो हमें क्लाइंट को बताना है कि अगर ऐसा कुछ है तो आप फॉलोअप के लिए फटाफट से रिपोर्ट कीजिए अपने डॉक्टर को. तो देयर न्यूमेरिक पेन्स, P for period late or bleeding, A for abnormal pain, severe cramps, I for infections or any other foul smelling discharge, N for not feeling well, fever, chills along with lower abdominal pain. S for string missing or shorter or larger. Now comes to the failure rate. In case of Lippes loop, that is first generation non-medicated, 3 per 100 women year, copper T 200C 2 to 3 per 100 women year, copper T 380A. A for silver core in copper wire, है ना? That is 0.5 to 0.8 per 100 women year, and it is effective for 10 years. Nova T, it is similar to the copper T 200, but there is silver core in copper wire, so the failure rate decreases. It is having 0.5 to 0.8 per 100 women year failure rate, and it is effective for 5 years. Multi-loads, it is effective for 5 years, and the failure rate is 0.1 to 0.5 per 100 women year. Then third generation include progestasert and levonorgestrel, that is also known as Mirena or LVG20. Their failure rate is 1.3 to 1.6 in case of progestasert, and 0.2 per 100 women year in case of Mirena. And progestasert, it is basically it is having natural progesterone, so it is effective for 1 year, and levonorgestrel is having synthetic progesterone, and it is effective for 5 years. Now, ideal candidate for IUDs. These include who have at least one child, that means nulliparous में हमने नहीं करना है insert. No history of pelvic inflammatory disease, has normal menstruation, non-pregnant female, willing to check the IUD tail, counseled for warning sign, ready for follow-up visits, and in a monogamous relationship. Now comes to the hormonal contraceptives. There are different type of hormonal contraceptives such as oral pills and depot formulation, slow releasing depot formulation. Oral pills include combined pills, progesterone only pills, POP or mini pills or micro pills, post-coital pills, that is also known as emergency contraception, once a month pill, male pill, and depot formulation include injectables, subcutaneous implant, and vaginal rings. Now, composition in combined pills, there is estrogen and progesterone. most commonly in government supply is Mala N, and Mala D is marketed by the social marketing by in very nominal prices. For remembrance, D for Dukan. So Mala N is supplied free of cost via health centers, public health centers, and levonorgestrel is progesterone in this, and ethanyl estradiol is estrogen. Progesterone only pill contain progesterone. It may be norethindrone or levonorgestrel. Once a month pill, that is long active pill, it contain quinastrol, that is long acting estrogen, in combination with short acting progesterone, but it is not very much effective. Pregnancy rate is very much high. Male pill, it include gossypol, that is derivative of cottonseed, but it is also not successful as it cause its effect on testosterone level. These are some pictures showing the wrappers and pills. Mode of action of hormonal pills: it prevent fertilization because no ovulation due to suppression of FSH and LH hormones. हम externally दे रहे हैं hormones, तो FSH and LH की सिक्रीशन नहीं होती है ना. थिक एंड विस्कस सर्वाइकस म्यूकस बिकॉज ऑफ प्रोजेस्ट्रॉन, एंड देयर इज चेंज इन ट्यूबल मोटेलिटी. सो फॉर बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल दिस फर्टिलाइजेशन इज प्रिवेंटेड. हाउ टू यूज़, कैसे प्रेस्क्राइब करेंगे? फर्स्ट पिल शुड बी स्टार्टेड ऑन द 5th day of menstrual cycle, and 1 pill should be taken daily on the fixed time. If the preferably at the night, क्योंकि शुरू की जब हम एक स्ट्रिप शुरू करते हैं तो हमें थोड़ा सा इफ़ेक्ट, हार्मोनल इफ़ेक्ट्स आते हैं, तो 1 साइकिल के बाद वो सब एडजस्ट हो जाता है. तो इसके लिए फिक्स टाइम करते हैं, वो भी इन नाइट, बेड टाइम पे. इफ़ क्लाइंट फॉरगॉट टू टेक पिल ऑन एनी डे, शी हैज़ टू टेक द ड्यू पिल एज सून एज शी रिमेंबर्स, एंड देन नेक्स्ट पिल शुड बी टेकन ऑन द शेड्यूल टाइम. If she forgets 2 or more pills continuously, then she should use any alternative method and wait for next menstrual cycle to start OCPs. Now comes to the advantages. Almost 100% effective. So these pills are almost 100% effective, and there are some non-contraceptive health benefits are there. These are benign breast disorders, that is fibrocystic disease or fibroadenoma, ovarian cyst, iron deficiency anemia, pelvic inflammatory disease, ectopic pregnancy and ovarian cancer. इन सब से ये prevent करता है. Disadvantages are nausea and vomiting, डिक्रीज एपेटाइट, थ्रोम्बोफ्लेबाइटिस मतलब क्लॉट फॉर्मेशन होने के चांसेस होते हैं, सप्रेशन ऑफ लैक्टेशन, ओलिगोएमिनोरिया, इंक्रीज वजाइनल डिस्चार्ज, वेट गेन एंड कोलेज्मा. बेसिकली दीज disadvantages are associated with high dose of estrogen and progesterone. Nowadays the pills are available with low doses of estrogen and progesterone. What are different contraindication? There is also absolute and relative. Absolute contraindication is history of abdominal uterine bleeding, if there is heart, liver or vascular disease, there is breast or genital carcinoma, if there is hyperlipidemia. Relative contraindication, if age is more than 35 years, if she is lactating mother, estrogen होता है तो suppression कर देगा lactation का, severe anemia, epilepsy, migraine, diabetes mellitus, amenorrhea, gallbladder disease and chronic renal diseases. Non-hormonal contraceptive pills are also there, which contain centroman as a constituent. Okay. It is marketed by the name of Saheli, and in 2017 Government of India launches it in a national program by the name of Chaya. Constituents, as already told, centroman, that is 30 milligram. Mode of action, it prevent ovulation and implantation, एंड प्रोटेक्शन में बिगिन आफ्टर 1 month. ये किसी भी कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव डिवाइस के लिए ये सही है कि एक 1 साइकिल के बाद 1 month के बाद वो इफेक्टिव होती है. मेथड ऑफ यूज़, फर्स्ट पिल ऑन द फर्स्ट डे ऑफ मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल. हम कंबाइंड ओरल कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव पिल्स को 5th day पे ले रहे थे. नॉन हार्मोनल को हम फर्स्ट डे ऑफ मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल पे लेते हैं, और इसमें हम फर्स्ट 12 week तक, दैट मीन्स 3 months तक ट्वाइस अ वीक लेना है. ट्वाइस अ वीक मतलब इकट्ठा 2 दिन नहीं लेना सब्सिक्वेंटली. जैसे फर्स्ट मंडे ले लिया तो सेकंड थर्सडे ले लिया, and after that once a week till the contraception is needed. कंबाइंड ओरल कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव पिल्स में हम क्या कर रहे थे, रोज़ एक फिक्स टाइम पे हम ले रहे थे और उसको लेना ही लेना है. फेलियर रेट इज़ 1.1 to 1.2 per 100 वुमेन ईयर. इसमें दैट इज़ पिक्टोरियल प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ सहेली एंड छाया. Advantages: it is easy to take, it is highly effective, non-hormonal, inexpensive, and if pregnancy occurs, it does not have any ill effect on fetus because it is non-hormonal. Disadvantages: it causes delay in menstrual cycle, it may cause urinary incontinence and PCOD. Now contraindication: if already PCOD has diagnosed, cervical hyperplasia, chronic cervicitis, recent history of clinical evidence of jaundice and liver disease, severe allergic states and renal disease. Now comes to the injectable contraceptive. In 2017, as government has introduced Chhaya, government also introduced Antara, injectable contraceptive methods. Basically, these two contraceptives are introduced for the postpartum period. Antara, name is Antara, constituent depot medroxyprogesterone acetate, and it contains 150 milligram. It is given as intramuscular injection every third month. Failure rate is 1 to 3 per 100 women year. Advantages क्या हैं? It is long acting, reversible and can be used during lactation. And disadvantages: it causes long infertility after withdrawal and there may be disruption of menstrual cycle, irregular cycle हो जाती है. These are picture of packet of Antara. Now subdermal implant, there are 6 silicone rubber capsule containing 35 milligram of LNG, levonorgestrel progesterone है ना. Norplant R2, it consists of 2 small rod fabricated with levonorgestrel. Failure rate is 0.2 to 0.7. And what are disadvantages? Disadvantages is irregular menstruation and it requires surgical procedure for insertion and removal of implant. Now comes to the postcoital contraception, or it is also known as emergency contraception or morning after contraception. It is basically advocated as an emergency method within 48 to 72 hours of unprotected intercourse, rape or contraceptive failure. It acts by stopping ovulation or by interfering with implantation of ovum. लेकिन एक बार implantation हो गया तो फिर ये effective नहीं होती है. Failure rate is less than 1%. If the method fails, there is no evidence of the fetal abnormality. लेकिन इसका ये मतलब नहीं है इसको आप अबॉर्शन मतलब इसको कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड की तरह ही यूज़ किया जाए. हाउएवर इस मेथड को कब हमने चूज़ करना चाहिए? जब फीमेल however it should not be used unless female intend to have an abortion. Common side effects are nausea and vomiting. Basically इसको तब यूज़ करना चाहिए if abortion के लिए वो तैयार है. Method: IUDs, hormonal method. There are two methods, IUDs and hormonal method. Hormonal method is preferred method. There can be progestin only pill, combined pill, mifepristone and danazol. These are different emergency contraceptive which are available. IUDs, basically it is also known as mechanical method of emergency contraception. If it is acceptable, then simplest technique is to insert the IUD within 5 days of unprotected sex. Especially a copper device should be used. It prevents implantation due to endometrial changes and also it has some toxic effect by copper ions. Additional advantages: once introduced, it can provide contraceptive protection for further more years. Particularly useful when hormonal pills are contraindicated. It is more effective than hormonal method. It is contraindicated in women who are at risk of STDs. Hormonal emergency contraceptive method includes There are different methods. In India, levonorgestrel 0.75 milligram tablet is approved for emergency contraception, and it is used as one tablet of 0.75 milligram within 72 hours of unprotected sex, and then second tablet is followed after 12 hours of first dose. Second is UZIP and Lane's method. Previously there is combined pills, there is high dose of estrogen progesterone. So then two oral contraceptive pills containing 50 microgram of ethinyl estradiol within 72 hours of intercourse, and the same dose after 12 hours. Nowadays low dose oral contraceptive pills are available. So 4 pills containing 30 to 35 microgram of ethinyl estradiol within 72 hours and 4 tablets after 12 hours. Next is mifepristone, that is RU 486. It is anti-progesterone and it prevents ovulation when given in early proliferative phase and hinders the development of endometrium if given in luteal phase. It could be given as late as 24th to 27th day of cycle. Dose is 600 milligram stat. However, WHO recommended dose is 10 milligram once within 72 hours. But low dose is not commonly available. So 600 milligram is easily available. It is more effective than Usiprazine. Next is danazole. It is a progesterone with anti-gonadotropic activity. It prevents implantation by making unfavorable endometrium, and dose are 2 doses of 400 milligram each at 12-hour interval. Basically, there should be no confusion regarding the mifepristone. It is emergency contraception dose. There is medical टर्मिनेशन में अबॉर्टिफेशन अबॉर्शन मेडिकल अबॉर्शन में हम क्या यूज़ करते हैं, मिफेप्रिस्टोन एंड मीज़ोप्रोस्टल, ठीक है. उसमें डोज मेफेप्रिस्टोन की 200 मिलीग्राम है, दैट इज़ फॉलोड बाय मीज़ोप्रोस्टल दैट इज़ 800 मिलीग्राम. ओके, नाउ दीज आर रेफरेंसेस.